In this video, I'm going to help you to cultivate work-life balance with a very simple model called the Do-Be model. So I want to help you to cultivate work-life balance because I believe it is possible. It is. I've delivered training on this and I've experienced a lot of this in my own personal life and professional life. So I want to help you with a very simple model, which I call the Do-Be model. So if you think about a balancing weighing scale, right? We've got doing, we're analysing, we're evaluating, we're working, we're driving, we're stressing, we're thinking. There's a lot of doing, yeah, and that's really helpful, it's really good. A lot of our work that we do, use the word do, a lot of the work that we do and generate the value we create comes from doing, and it's absolutely fantastic. But the problem with that is you take that too far, that's how you can burn out. You're constantly doing, constantly working, constantly thinking, not able to switch off. And there are a lot of things that we can do to balance that out. But again, can you hear the word doing, right? And that happened to me a lot. I used to work up to 80 hours a week and I pretty much burnt out. I just overdid it and I don't want that to be you, all right? So if you're watching this thinking, that's me, I'm just doing a lot of things and I want a better way. So the being side, so where it actually came from, this is a beautiful book called the Tao Te Ching. Look at all those little sticky notes and quotes I like to read. And the Tao Te Ching is by Lao Tzu, and it's a Chinese philosophy book, which is more than a book, it's about cultivating a way. So check it out if you like it. But I've been influenced by this for about 10 to 12 years. So what I did to balance out all of that doing is I cultivated being. So being is not about what you're doing. It doesn't really matter what you're doing. It could be an absence of doing, it could be not doing anything. It's all about being. We talk about being a human being, not a human doing. And the danger with this is if we don't have a balanced model, if we don't have an alternative to doing, and even the things that we're well-meaning, we're trying to do to balance ourselves, just become another form of doing, So I'll give you examples. It's you want to spend time with your family, but you think, well, I've only got 10 minutes and, we can't actually get a lot done in 10 minutes. Or I want to spend time with my friends, but when we do, I'm actually stressed out and I don't bring good energy into that. So let me help you a bit with that. So you've got your doing, you've got your work, you've got all the things that you're doing with that. We're not even going to look at that. Let's look at the being, right? So cultivating being. The word cultivate means to continually work on it, to try and craft it. Yeah, it's like a garden. It's not achieving being. That's not what it's about. It's about cultivating. It's an ongoing process. So there are lots of ways that you can cultivate the being side of you, but let's just talk through some now. A very simple one that I like to do is spending time in nature, because it reminds me that I'm part of something without me even having to do anything. Just let that sink in. Yeah, we're part of this natural world that's been going on for billions of years. We're part of the story of human evolution. You're part of this ongoing thing. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to earn a place. You don't have to contribute in any way. You can just be a part of it, right? So start to move away from thinking it's about achievement and success and what you're even doing. It's more about enjoying the process of being involved in something. So let's take the family example, right? Try this next time spending time with your family. It's not even what you do. It actually doesn't really matter what you do. It's about being with them. So when I spend time with my family and our beautiful dog Kochi, it doesn't really matter what we do. It doesn't. It's just about being together, all right? So start to think about that. It's like, where can I be? Then you start to think, well, where do I belong? That's another interesting question, yeah? If you are with loved ones, then just being around them, it's going to balance you out, yeah? If you're around people that you don't particularly like, and then being around them is not going to help balance you out. It's actually going to stress you. Yeah? So it's a beautiful thing because you can start to take this pattern and think for yourself and say, well, I'd like to be in this particular environment. I'd like to be on my own. Yeah. Another way you can do it is you can engage in flow activities. Mihai Csikszentmihalyi, the Hungarian psychologist, said these are things where you just lose yourself. You lose yourself in listening to a piece of music. You lose yourself in going out dancing. You lose yourself in playing the piano, doing painting. A lot of art and music and literature, the reason it's existed for thousands of years, is it's helped us to balance out the constant work and productivity. Yeah, there's more to life than just this first side we're talking about. So take that for a walk, yeah. Just ask yourself this question. Where can I be right now? Whom do I want to be with? Do I want to be on my own? Yeah. Do I want to be with some loved ones? What things could I do? There's a bit of doing involved. Well, it doesn't even matter if I don't achieve it. It's just for fun. It's just to play. Yeah. So that's a simple model. It's called the Do-Be model. So to balance out a little bit, Start to step back from thinking, I've got to do this, I've got to do this, I'm going to balance out by doing this. Not so much. The beautiful thing about this, and this is really honest coming from me right now, is say you're working 8 hours a day or 10 hours a day, yeah, whatever, to balance that out with being, you don't have to do 8 hours or 10 hours. It could just be 20 minutes. It could be 10 minutes. Yeah. It could be half an hour of meditation in a day is all you need to balance yourself out. It could be one good sleep is all you need once a week to balance out all of the doing. All right. So give it a try. It's the do-be model. If you have any questions with it, just send me a question. I can give you loads of practical examples, but try it out. So remember, you don't have to overdo it. Burnout is not the price you have to pay for success. Keep it simple. Yeah. And think, right, doing enough doing. What can I be?